Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm your host Kai, and today the movie I'll be reviewing is called The Little Things, directed by John Lee Hancock, released January 29th, 2021, rated R, starring Denzel Washington as Deke Washington, Rami Malek as Detective Jimmy, and Jared Leto as Albert Sperma. Now, this movie follows two cops, Deke and Jimmy, who are trying to solve a very long line of murders in Los Angeles. Now, the thing that I can appreciate about this movie is that it's a psychological thriller, which is one of my favorite genres besides comedy. But also, this movie is actually not that bad. It's one of those movies that you actually have to think about, which is my favorite type of movies because to me, it's always like solving a puzzle. Now, one thing I can definitely say is if you pay attention to how Jared Leto acts in The Little Things and how he acts in Suicide Squad, personally to me, I feel like the way he acted in The Little Things, he should have acted the way he acted in Suicide Squad. So if you guys don't know, Jared Leto played the Joker in Suicide Squad. If you guys don't know who the Joker is, he's a DC comic book villain. And I just think his crazy, he wasn't really potentially crazy, but the way he acted, he should have just acted as the Joker in Suicide Squad. But then again, in The Little Things, he did play a more major role. And in the Suicide Squad, he played a supporting role because him and Harley Quinn's story. But that's another video for another time. So one of the things that I liked about this movie is the quote. So in the movie, Deke is sitting with Jimmy in their truck, and Deke says to Jimmy, "It's the little things that matter, Jimmy. It's the little things that are going to get you caught," which is actually true, to be honest. You see a lot of movies and TV shows, and the killers always make that one mistake. People make that one mistake that end up getting them caught for either something serious or non-serious. I just want you guys to make sure you pay attention to like the little clues in the movie. For example, pay attention to in the very beginning, I do not like the very beginning of this movie, only because the girl was driving. She was driving down the road, bopping her head, listening to some music, right? And she gets out the car and makes sure gas or what it is. But at this time, the gas station was closed. It was very dark outside. And she got out of her car, started yelling for help, running. And the person, you could see a person was following her. And it was just like, so either she ran out of gas or she's just stupid enough to get out the car for no reason when there's a known serial killer in the Los Angeles area. But I would just pay attention to the shoes that everyone wears in this movie and the cars. The cars I will also pay attention to because there's actually a whole bunch of different cars throughout this movie, and the cars also have to do with the serial killer. This movie, some of it kind of reminded me of like the whole Criminal Minds. If you guys don't know what that show is, it's actually really good. Sometimes it's on Ion Television, but it's a part in that movie that kind of reminded me of Criminal Minds when they're doing the profiling, trying to find the other stuff, things like that. But yeah, guys, basically, if I had to rate this movie out of 1 through 10, I'd probably rate it 6.5. Only because it is a psychological thriller and Denzel Washington is in it. But you guys go check out the movie for yourself and, like, comment, and subscribe down below. And guys, remember, if you don't like a movie, it's probably because you didn't understand it. And if you did understand the movie and you still didn't like it, well, everybody's taste is everybody's taste. You guys can watch The Little Things on HBO Max until February 28th, or you can go see it in your theater if it's open. Bye, guys.